Yo, what's going on, everybody? My name is Chase. Welcome to ChasePacks. It is Phantasmal Flames release day. A lot of drops from a lot of stores. Would love to hear how you guys did down in the comments. For me, got lucky with the Pokemon Center. End up getting this UPC right here that you see. Got a booster box, got an ETB. Haven't received the booster box or the PC ETB yet, which is a little concerning. I actually probably should check the tracking on those. I did hear that there was a little bit of a delay on some ETBs, but let me know, did you guys get your ETBs that you ordered from the Pokemon Center? I got one PC ETB, again, one booster box. The UPC came on time, did not get anything, didn't get the booster box or the PC ETB though, which, like I said, is a little concerning. I probably should check out my tracking. But I did hear there was a delay again on the ETBs, but I'd love to hear, did you guys get your ETBs that you pre-ordered? Because now I'm really curious about it. Now that I'm realizing I don't have them. Anyway, but yeah, again, Phantasmal Flames release day. Exciting. It's always exciting to have a new set. So we brought up some of the sealed products, some of the top performing cards from the set, and then we'll just get into a little bit of an opinion piece on the end about overall thoughts on the set. So let's jump straight into it. All right. Phantasmal Flames PC ETB. First off, the artwork on this box. The artwork for this set in general on the sealed product looks phenomenal. Phenomenal to me. It's one of the better looking boxes, especially ETBs that I've seen in recent years. I really like the artwork a lot. The PC ETB looks better to me than the regular ETB, but I'm just nitpicking at that point. Market price, $342. People were buying these at the end of September for, I mean, these are selling for like $600 pretty much, $597. A lot of them sold for well over $500. And then 27 of them sold for $470 within the last couple days here. The market price is $342, but when you get down here, you'll see $290, $300, $292, $320, $310, $315, $329, and there are 75 of them on TCG Player currently. So I'm glad to see these numbers. I'm glad to see these numbers down here: 290, 300, 292. Now, glad to see these numbers in this market. I'm glad to see these numbers. I'm glad to see it actually dipping well below what some of these people are paying. I just don't. I've never understood why people pay this much money for sets that, for one, are pre-selling and haven't even hit the market for at least a week. I'll never understand that. It always blows my mind seeing these items sold. But anyway, yeah, for the market we're in, you know, I'm just glad to see things are going down. Like, again, the market price was $342. I know these numbers up here are boosting that market price, right? But $300 for PC ETB on release date is way too much money. I understand that, but you almost have to have a little bit of a different mindset with the type of market we're in. Doesn't mean you have to buy things at prices you don't want to buy them at, but you know, I'm just trying to look glass half full, because if you don't, you go crazy this time in this hobby at this current moment. But let's move on to the regular ETB. Market price $95. People were picking these up in September for $170. Now we're way down here, 548 items sold at $114. Listings, $96 when you buy two from this seller, $85, $97, $99, $90. So this could be worse. Again, that's a theme that I'm just gonna stick with right now. All these prices could be worse. For sure, they could be worse. Not great, obviously, but could be worse. The booster box, market price $295. Let's get down here to the listings. $294, $299, $292, $304. So the booster box is holding steady on release day. So, I mean, I would imagine, who knows, man, this might not go down for a while. I don't know. I could see them going. I mean, people are going to get their boxes. They're going to get their boxes today. They're going to list them. This will probably go down a little bit. I don't know how much more it'll go down, though. Within the next couple of weeks, we'll have to revisit that. The booster bundle. I bring up the booster bundles on the sealed products because I like booster bundles. I have no luck opening booster bundles, but I do like them because they're simple. You get 6 packs, you pay for the 6 packs, you move on with your day. That's why I like them. Market price $49. Listings down here, around $49 or 47, 45, 44 here. But you know, booster bundles. If you're just looking to rip packs and you don't have as bad as luck as I do with them, then there you go. The sleeve booster packs are always nice. If I'm looking, I like, you know, if you can get sleeve booster packs, get sleeve booster packs, right? They're sealed. You don't have to worry about people tampering with them for the most part. I'm sure there's somebody out there who's figured out how to game the system with these, but I haven't ran into any issues with sleeve booster packs. Market price $11, and look at here, we got $8.91, $8.92, $8.93, $8.94. So again, the market we're in, these packs, these sleeve booster packs, at least they're under $10, which is sad to say, but at least they're under $10. All right, brought up the Mega Charizard UPC here. Market price $213. The high point here, 27 of them sold for $384. Again, market price $213. They are selling for, we got one here for $175, $199, $214, $218, $218, $218, $219. So right around market price, a little higher than market price. So these might not be dipping as much as the ETBs are on release day, but more of these will hit the market again. Like I just got mine today. I'm not selling mine, but more of these are going to hit the market today, obviously. And hopefully we see this price come down to closer to 200 at least. That would be nice. Brought up the Mega Charizard SIR, a phenomenal looking card. Love this card. One of my favorite Charizard cards. I'm thinking Paldean Fates. I can't, in recent memory, I'm trying to think of another Charizard card that I like more than this. I don't know if I do. This is an awesome card. I know it's a Mega Charizard, so technically it's different than the Paldean Fates Charizard SIR, but it is a really, really awesome card. Again, the Charmeleon, the Charmander, the regular Charizard on the card, the blues, the reds, the orange. It looks spectacular. That being said, $788 market price. Listings down here as expected. We got, well, that's Chinese. Okay. Listings down here, oh man, not much lower. 771. Let's see here. 755, 779, 790, 805. So obviously the set just released today. Not a whole lot of people have had the opportunity to list this card. So more gonna hit the market. Hopefully we see this price drop significantly, because $788 market price is outrageous for a raw card. It is. I know it's a Charizard, but we got to remember what kind of set we're dealing with here. We're dealing with a smaller set with only 6 SIRs. So we'll touch on that later. But yeah, this isn't going to be Umbreon, Moonbreon difficulty to pull. Let's be honest with ourselves. The gold card, this image is awful. The gold card looks a lot better than this image is, but $772 market price, listing $620, $638, $650, $649, $645. So at least the gold Charizard is lower than the market price and not staying up there in the $700 range. This is not surprising. A lot of people were going crazy about the gold cards in the Mega Evolution block, and rightfully so. They're awesome cards, but people like the SIRs. It's always been the thing. Even though these cards are super hard to pull, it's people like the SIRs. I do too. I'd much rather have the Charizard SIR than any kind of gold card that's ever been released, to be honest. So it is what it is. But $640, $650 for any card, let alone a gold card, that in the long run, this card is definitely going to be cheaper than $650. Let's be honest. It's the Dawn SIR. It's a trainer card. I always say this, but I'm not a trainer collector. I'm sure this card in Japanese is probably a little, well, I wouldn't say more, probably not more expensive. It might be though. It's a trainer card, and if you collect trainers, then good for you. It's just not for me, but I will cover it. $65 market price. Listings down here, pretty much in the $59, $58, close to $60 range. So right around market price for that card. This card will definitely drop. Definitely drop. It will definitely drop, especially in English. The Mega Lopunny, really cool artwork. Lopunny as a Pokemon does really nothing for me at all, but I like the artwork. I like the black. I like the black and the orange in it. It looks cool. Market price $58, and we're already seeing $48, $47, $48, $49. So another card. Again, it is release day. Most likely, all these prices will be dropping. Expect it. If it's not the Mega Charizard X within the next 2 weeks, all of these cards are going to be cheaper. Obviously, I'm not going to guarantee that, But let's be honest, this Mega Lopunny is probably not going to stay at $48 listings down here. It's probably going to get a little bit cheaper than that, especially 2-3 weeks into the set, especially when we get to Mega Dream, and all that hype shifts over there. The Mega Sharpedo is actually a really cool card. Love the colors. Love the colors. I love blues on Pokemon cards, so I really enjoy this. Market price $49, listings 40, 43, 43, 45, 47. Another card, if this gets down to $29, $28, $25 within the next 3 weeks, 4 weeks, month, right? Wouldn't be surprised. But it is a really cool card. I enjoy. I wouldn't be mad if I pulled that card. I really wouldn't. This is the Mega Charizard X EX Full Art, $39 market price. And listings 40, 44, 45, 45, 45, 45. So hanging in there with market price. But it is a full art. This is going to be relatively easy to pull. So I get it. It's Mega Charizard X, so it's going to be easily the most expensive full art in the set. Wouldn't pay $40 for it though. But it's a cool card. Beautiful art. The Meowth. Love this card. Love this card. Gen 1 guy. So nostalgia, unbelievable nostalgia here. If you check out the buildings in the background, that's obviously from the original Game Boy games. So, I mean, this card couldn't be more nostalgic than it is. $24 market price, $24, 25, 24, 25, 24, 25. So right around market price. I mean, this is going to be maybe the most sought after illustration rare in the set. So if this hovers around $25, $20 for a while and stays there, I don't know if I'd be too surprised. Now, people start opening up this set. This is an illustration rare, right? It's not an SIR. They're going to be significantly easier to pull. A lot of these are going to hit the market. So, wait, guys. At least wait a week. At least wait a week. It just blows my mind when people pay all these prices for these cards and this set hasn't even been out for a week yet. Let it breathe a little bit. Unless you don't want to and you got all the money in the world, then don't listen to me. Piplup, really cool card. Like Piplup as a Pokemon. $17 market price, listing 16, 18, 17, 1736, and 1770. Another card that I brought up because I think it's a really awesome looking card. I kind of wish it was just in the set. Is the Oricorio EX, the Black Star promo. I brought up on eBay. I could not get it to come up on TCG Player for some reason. I'm not sure why. But some listings down here, some listings down here, 65, 50, or best offer, or 50 buy it now, 39 or 34.99 best offer, $50, $70, 65, 50. So these are in every UPC. So, but they're beautiful cards. Really, really like the look of these cards. I really wish this was an SIR in the set. I do. Love the artwork. Love the artwork on that card. All right, guys, that covers the quick recap of Phantasmal Flames release day. I really hope you guys got your hands on some. I was at my local Target. I was in town, just popped in there to see if they had anything. They didn't even stock the supply they had. I heard that they had the supply. The people there told me they had supply of the cards. They had the cards. They just didn't have the Excel, right? So that whoever stocks their shelves wasn't there to stock their shelves. So they didn't put out any product of Phantasmal Flames today, which is actually kind of crazy considering it's a Target. But I'd love to hear from you guys. How'd you do out in the wild trying to get Phantasmal Flames? Let me know about your Pokemon Center orders. Did you get your Pokemon Center orders on time? I did not get my booster box in my PC ETB. So I'd love to hear from you guys about that. My thoughts on the set is it's obvious that this is a Mega Charizard X SIR. There's some illustration rares you like in there, but if you're not hitting the Mega Charizard SIR, then you're going to be a little disappointed. Like if you pull the Lopunny, the majority of us are going to be disappointed by that. This is a Mega Charizard or bust set. Kind of reminds you, right, of Phantasm or Obsidian Flames. It's kind of the same set. It's a smaller set. So in the long run, it's definitely not going to be the best set of the Mega Evolution block. In my opinion, I already think the Mega Evolution base set is better than this set outside of the Charizard, right? The Charizard SIR is a phenomenal looking card. It's so good. But it's the only really, really desirable card in the set, I want to guess, for most people. So again, it's in my opinion, it's Obsidian Flames 2.0. It's nothing to go crazy about. And if you're missing out on release day, I wouldn't worry about it too much, to be honest. But I'd love to hear you guys your opinions down in the comments about release day. How was your luck? How do you feel about the set in general? And if you enjoyed the comment, if you enjoyed the video, leave a comment, leave a like. It would be appreciated. In the next video, I will see you later.